give something, however small, to the one in need. For it is not small to the one who has nothing. Neither is it small to God, if we have given what we could. Gregory of Nazianzus. Mm, mm, wow. This kind of brings me back to how we can't fathom God, how we can't fathom the depth. But think of the quote, you know, the smallest things can be the most important. The smallest things can make the biggest change, you know, or, well, don't sweat the small stuff, but that's not really pertaining to this at all. Um, yeah, I mean, just think of the acts of kindness, the care that you show for others. It's got to come from somewhere, because otherwise, what purpose would it serve to being good or bad to somebody? It would just mean nothing, It would just wouldn't mean anything if you acted a certain way towards somebody and there wasn't a definition towards it. There wasn't a act or an action for the word of good or bad. So, it is not small to one who has nothing. It isn't. Nothing is. In God's eyes, a small act is just as important as a big act, whether it be good or bad. And we're all going to be judged for it and judged for it equally. It's not small to God either. But if we can give what we can or what we could, then that's important because there's people who have certain capacities and talents to do what they can, and God recognizes that. So there's varying degrees of all of that. And hopefully, as far as not turning your back on God, that'll help somebody develop and become more faithful and aware that God exists and He can help you. And that's important because that shows that we don't have nothing. We do have something because we all possess that quality to see, however small it is, well, that small act of kindness will go somewhere and will be good, hopefully, instead of bad. And God will see it and will give that something every time. No matter how small it is, it always is going to mean something. It's never not going to mean anything or nothing at all.